Trade recap. No trade today. Suboptimal market conditions. So I wasn't that confident in any trades that formed. Came in today and I saw the 4 hour still moving out of this imbalance by the time we got to 10 a.m. 4 hour complete chop, and that's bad. Now I go down to the 1 hour and it sheds more light into where we're going. Onto where we're going. Sheds more light onto where we're going. You can see that we were respecting this 1 hour imbalance, disrespecting other 1 hour bearish imbalances, again respecting. So what I wanted to see at 9, which is here, is us respect this candle and come down. But because of these conditions, I was very skeptical about an A+ trade forming. There were a couple that formed, but were they A+ setups? No. So why would I take setups that are lower in probability? Now this is a 1 hour gap that I'm watching for a reversal. As you can see, this is one potential entry. Short out of this gap. Stop loss anywhere, that would have been stopped out. Now, at this moment in time, because of the 4 hour, I thought, okay, let me just wait for price to make it crystal clear to me where we're going. Because 4 hours is showing a bunch of indirection, and I'd rather be completely sure. Mainly had a bearish bias, but I thought with these choppy conditions, I'll set conditions and wait until 10 to see what the market's showing. Now, we get to 10, and obviously I was just going to say this 1 hour got inverted, but it didn't. But when I was trading, I assumed this got inverted. I didn't look properly, I'll be honest. Based on that logic, I assumed that this 1 hour gap got inverted. This 1 hour gap. Never mind. It did get inverted. 1 hour gap got inverted. Could have seen, okay, we're moving out of this big imbalance. So I thought, okay, maybe we're bullish now, because we've inverted this 1 hour. And this is a problem with these kind of conditions. You're constantly switching between bias. By 10, we closed above this 1 hour gap, and this is where price offered a short. I didn't take it. Why didn't I take it? Because, number one, choppy market conditions. I wasn't confident in the trade. Number two, we saw the 1 hour gap inverted, which was against my bearish bias. This trade would have run for our 1 to 3. Stop above these highs. Entry on the 2 minute. I think there's a cleaner inversion on the 2 minute or 1 minute. Hello, yeah. Entry off of here, stop up there, and that would have hit a 1 to 3. Was it a high probability trade? No. What I noticed is that we reacted out of this gap. I've told myself this multiple times, to look for every single possible cap that price could retrace into before switching your bias. And I didn't do that today. Would I have still entered this short? No. Based off of the 4 hour, I would not have done that. Based off of the indirection and the low probability conditions, I wouldn't have entered this short. But it was definitely a good reminder to make sure that I'm staying aware of all potential retrace points before changing my bias. Because once we saw that 1 hour inverted, this 1 hour inverted, I was like, alright, we're bullish now, which was wrong. And this was definitely a reminder to make sure that I'm watching every single potential retrace point, waiting for them to get inverted or react or respected. And once they're respected, then I can continue with my, I don't know what I'm saying. Once a gap like this, that's the final gap the price could retrace into. So if we inverted that gap, then fine, we're bullish. But until we hit that gap, I'm going to be bearish. And if I were to have done that, that would have allowed this short. So yeah, really important to make sure that I'm watching every single potential retrace point on the 5 or 15 minute before switching my bias. A side of me is also saying this is hindsight cope and this was just a bad day. And I think I'm always trying to justify days because I'm trying to control outcome, and I just can't do that. You can't control outcome. And I think that might be what I'm doing, but I've seen the scenario occur before, so I think it could be valid.